All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a beautiful, beautiful watch from a Swedish watchmaker, Alato. This is their newest model, Arvet. This is actually a prototype model. They just launched actually on Kickstarter today, and these watches should be shipping at the end of May. So beautiful, beautiful timepiece, and has some really, really cute, cool design cues that we'll go through here. So first thing I want to do is get the overall watch specification size-wise out of the way. This is a 38 millimeter case from side to side, not including the crown. You have 45 millimeters lug tip to lug tip. Flipping on its side, you can see from the case back to the top of the sapphire crystal, you've got 10.9 millimeters, and you have 20 millimeter lug openings on this watch. The bracelet on the watch tapers from 20 millimeters at the watch head to 16 millimeters at the clasp assembly. The watch is absolutely gorgeous. I love this dial layout. There's actually three different things going on here with this dial. As you guys can see, in the center, you have this Guilloché pattern that is really, really nicely done. Where you have your 5-minute markers there on those applied indices, you can see a radial pattern there, right around the 2 o'clock position, you can catch that. And then at the seconds, if you guys can catch it up there, for your seconds hash marks around the outside of the dial, the readout area, you can see it has a pebble effect. Also applied indices at the 5-minute marks on that level also. Very cool looking timepiece. The designer of this watch is a civil engineer, and one of the really neat things is you'll notice the triangles on the indicators at the 12, 3, 6, and 9 position. Those are designed after a Reuleaux triangle, which is used in engineering. And for me personally, I'm a car guy, and the first thing I think of is the Wankel motor, which uses a piston that has that exact shape to it. And when we flip the watch over, the case back really gives me that idea. Now, if you guys can tell me what vehicles ran Wankel motors, I'll give you a bonus thumbs up down there when you leave the comment down there. But really nicely put together timepiece. One of the other things I love is this handset. Such a unique handset, how it's wide there at the pinion and then goes out to the nice fine tip, reaching all the way out there to the minute mark all the way around. But really, really unique timepiece. And I love the gild on the dial itself for the indices and the hands there. Now this will be available in a couple of different colorways, and if they meet their stretch goals, I think there's 2 additional colorways they may push out there, and there's some other goals out there. I'll leave a link to their Kickstarter link down below in the description so you can go check out all that other information. And also they've listed some of the changes that will be happening with this watch on the production issue. So very nicely done bracelet on this watch. As you can see, I like the taper to it. It keeps it a little bit light, but very nicely done. And I do believe that you have micro adjustment in here, so you can actually do some micro adjustment there with the bracelet. As you guys can see, nice little amount there. And then turning it over, this is so cool. So you guys can see that that triangle is mimicked also on the rotor of the watch. And like I said, reminds me a little bit of a rotary motor. You know, I gave you a hint there with rotary, but Wankel motor, but very cool. The Alato Watches-Arvet there on the back, 10 meters or 10 atmospheres water resistance. So truly 100 meters is going to be a sports watch, sapphire crystal, and all the other information you need there. This one is listed as number 3 of 100. I do believe these will be limited batch runs on these watches. Very nice timepiece. BGW9 is being used there. That rotor spinning around back there, I didn't mention you, is on a Miyota 9039. So this is a high beat movement, which is very nice. You can tell by that clean, smooth sweep of that second hand. But let's go ahead and pause it for just a second, get this watch on my 7-inch wrist, and be sure to stick around for that loom shot because this one has BGW9 glow like crazy. So here's the watch on my 7-inch wrist. I didn't talk much about the finish, but the finish on this one is beautiful. You have brushing on the top of the watch. You have polished center links on the bracelet, and then polishing along the sides. Also pierced lugs on this watch. You also have a signed crown on this watch, which is a nice addition. Let's go ahead and dim the lights and check out the loom. Well, there you have it after just a few seconds out in the sunlight. This thing is glowing like a torch. Very heavy application of BGW9 loom on this one. Looks absolutely spectacular. Well, there you have it, guys. That loom is absolutely incredible. The Alato Watches-Arvet, brand new watch. These are shipping at the end of May. I want to thank Pierre from Alato Watches for getting this one out to me to check out. It's a really nice watch. Stay tuned because this watch will be making its way over to Marshall Time, and Chris Marshall will be looking at it. So really looking forward to hear his thoughts on this timepiece. Guys, like the video, give me a thumbs up down at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.